Hello everyone, I'm Braun Misra. Again, I just want to always start off by saying it's so very humbling, all the support the series has been getting. I saw the channel just passed 250 subscribers, so that's amazing. And yeah, I'll probably keep saying thank you and everything because it truly is really humbling, so doesn't sound like anything, like the 250 number, but whatever. I think it's very neat and humbling and amazing because it's a super niche game and there's probably people out there doing better than me. So again, that's very humbling. So thank you so much for that. So this episode we're fighting the level 3 Gorm to mix things up a bit. And I don't want to talk about the episode too much. So I know because sometimes I get over excited and spoil things or don't realize I'm about to spoil something, so I'm not even going to talk about it. I will just say that, yeah, the antelope, you just fight it all the time because it's so easy and convenient and you get a lot of resources and it's just super helpful. So, not doing it is, feels wrong, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't fight it. This was fun. So, enjoy fighting a level 3 Gorm. And here we go. Level 3 Gorm this time. I'm going to do stuff slightly different. Mix it up, not fight so many antelopes. And so for level 3 Gorm, Gorm's really cool. Gorm has his own, hunt functions and stuff. So, when you hunt a level 3 Gorm, you need to do the Final March event, which is the survivors lay a trap to discover the elusive final resting place of the ancient Gorm. So you have to nominate a survivor to become the ancient Gorm bait, and they will be removed from the hunt. So, we will be removing the tank from the hunt. So Tara is the bait for the Gorm. So now with her removed, it creates this thing where during the hunt phase, whenever the ancient Gorm's bait would be the hunt revealer, they are digested instead. Move the survivors along the hunt board as normal. At the start of the showdown, each non-bait survivor makes a timid entrance and the ancient Gorm's bait is placed, knocked down adjacent to the monster. So, the way that I would read it would be, with the bait, they don't count as moving on the hunt board. So, because they're not going to reveal an event, they're instead going to be digested. So that means, normally you do 1, 2, 3, then the fourth person would move. That'd be the tank, and then they would be the revealer. Since they're not on the board, there's going to be no one here to go there. So we'll have to do 1, 2, 3, then start over. 1, 2, 3, start over. 1, 2, 3, start over. So it's going to be digested quite a bit. So that sucks. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we're taking out Tara. She'll be the tank. She is also going to be the Gorm bait. So right now we won't start moving with her right away. She'll be the third or the fourth person to move, and then the eighth person to move. Or I'll show you. Okay, so Tara is the bait. That leaves us with Lucas, Harper, and Brittany. So the first two spaces, as you can see, are going to be Gorm events. So I think we will have Brittany, who's going to be using the bows this time. She'll be the first revealer for the Gorm event. So here we go. We have Itchy Palms. The survivors come across a field of huge boulders, worn on all sides with deep, smooth grooves. If any survivor has 3 understanding, they realize that the Gorm use these to scratch their enormous, delicate palms. Armed with these Yeah, armed with these fresh tracks, they may hasten to their quarry, skipping the next hunt space. If this moves the survivors into the monster space, they ambush. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have someone with 3 understanding. Yeah, we do. Harper's got quite a bit. I mean, everybody's born with 3 understanding, but that's okay. So we'll be skipping the next one, which is good. Makes it so we have 1 less place to go. So we're skipping this hunt phase. I'll just remove it now. So skipping this will be a random one. We will go with Harper. So Harper is the Zumbato wielder this time. Random hunt event. Here we come. 91. Okay. 91. 91. The beginning. The survivors stumble upon a scene of their settlement's first hunt. Yeah, this actually makes sense. It's early enough in the hunt board where we actually would have come across this place. Whether they've seen it themselves or heard it through stories, they immediately recognize it. Seeing the spot of the settlement's first triumph is electrifying. Each survivor gains +1 survival. If the settlement has saga, which we do, everybody gains +1 courage. If the settlement has storytelling, I don't think we have storytelling. Oh, we do. Everybody gains 1 understanding. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and gain all those things. And we actually can. So Brittany will gain 1 survival. Going up to 7, she will gain 1 courage and 1 understanding. Nothing triggers for her. Harper will go up to 8 survival. 1 courage, 1 understanding. Lucas will go up to 7 survival. 1 courage, 1 understanding. And Tara will go up to 7 survival and gain 1 courage and 1 understanding. Okay. Now the reason why Tara still gains it is because I'm pretty sure she's still part of the hunt. It doesn't say anything about on Final March about her not gaining like the boons from everybody. You know what? I'll just say she's not part of it, so I'm not going to add the since she is removed from the hunt board. So I'll just not. She's not going to gain any of this stuff. So she'll stay at her 6th survival. Okay. Next, we have Lucas to do a random hunt event. 89, that's the same exact page, so that's great. Cleaner birds. Tiny, ragged birds with needle-thin beaks fly overhead. Each survivor rolls 1d10. The lowest scoring survivor roll in the case of ties becomes a straggler. Okay, so we got straggler rolls. Do we have any prepared? Okay, we have 1 prepared person. It looks like we just have 1 prepared person. So we'll roll with the prepared person first, which is Harper. He's going to have a 10. So Harper has a 10. Lucas, 7. So I'll go with the lowest, like always. 6. So the straggler is Brittany with a 6. All right. The birds swarm the straggler. One forces its way into the straggler's mouth and down their throat. The survivor vomits up the well-fed bird. Their insides scrambled and scarred. Gain +1 permanent luck, -1 permanent speed. If any survivor has a whip, they crack it. Okay. +1 permanent luck. Oh man, she's the bow user. Okay. +1 permanent luck. That puts her at 7 luck for this fight. Crazy. Okay, +1 permanent luck, and what was it? -1 speed? -1 permanent speed. That kind of sucks. But that's okay. Okay, now we will move with Tara. So she would have been the event revealer here, but she is not. So instead, she's going to be digested. So you just roll a d10 on the digested. A 7. The slow, shambling motion is sickening. The smell is gut-wrenching, and the moisture makes your skin burn. Lose 1 survival and suffer 3 brain event damage. Okay, so she's down to 5 survival and 3 insanity. Okay, and now we start the order again. So, let's see if I figure this out. So, now we're starting the order again. So if I were to just start with Tara again, that'd be 1, 2, 3, and that would end the round. 1, 2, 3. I think I'd have to do it one more time at the most. Or at the very least, I'm going to have to do it 2 more times. I don't think I can get away with it because I'm going to have to move on to the Gorm. So unless the Gorm comes forward. Alright, so then another Gorm hunt event. We'll go with Brittany. Gorm hunt event, mating fields. Ahead, the ground is covered in the mounds of foul-smelling, corrosive vomit. Any of the survivors may choose to investigate. Each that does gains +1 courage and rolls on the table. Okay. What? Wading through the sickening vet damage to the legs. Okay, so would anybody want to gain +1 courage? Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll roll with Brittany. So Brittany will roll to gain the +1 courage. A 7. You are dizzy and filled with regret. Suffer 1 brain event damage. Okay. So she had no insanity. So that just fills in her little box, but she can't suffer severe or brain trauma, so that's fine. Next, we'll go ahead and do it with Lucas. It's a 9. A pool of A pool of sick contains a surprising treasure. Gain 1 random Gorm resource. Okay. Random Gorm resource, and that's it. We don't need to do any more. I mean, I could do it. What the hell? I might as well. The only reason why I really didn't want to is Harper is getting really close to triggering See the Truth. But, you know, here we go. Stout Heart. Okay. Yeah, we'll just roll with Harper. Whatever. 4. So he takes 1 brain event damage. That brings him down to 12 insanity. And now he's 1 away from seeing the truth. Okay. That is the end of that. Overwhelming Darkness is next. So we will go with the Zumbato user. No, we'll go with the Glaive user. So that will be Lucas. Now I'm not going to roll Overwhelming Darkness for Tara. I don't. Or well, yeah, I guess I would have to roll Overwhelming Darkness for Tara. So we'll just roll Overwhelming. It's so weird. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to roll Overwhelming Darkness for her, because she gets stuck inside... Oh, I forgot to read the thing for digestive. Yeah, so the survivor runs wildly into the path of the lumbering ancient Gorm, wriggling its body like an elastic worm. The sinewy arms of the Gorm's sagging maw snatch them up. The rest of the survivors follow the Bates lantern that shows through the ancient Gorm's... it shows through the ancient Gorm's distended, papery gut. So we're not going to roll Overwhelming Darkness for her. Okay, so Overwhelming Darkness for everybody else. Everybody else walks past the Brave. Lucas, 7. You cut a path through the Suffer 1 damage to your arms. Okay. Next for Harper. You find a half-dead survivor covered in translucent moss. Ignore them, losing 1 courage, or spend all your survival to save them. Let's see. He's got no on arrival survival. I don't know if I want to save this person. Yeah, I don't want to trigger. I'll just ignore him. I'm not going to say that because Harper was the person who's 1 away from seeing the truth, and I really don't want to do that right now. I mean, I know I'll have to do it eventually, but I don't know. I'd rather have it happen. Well, either way, I don't want to spend all my survival. He's got 8 survival. Okay, next. Oh my gosh. Let me see if Brittany has anything on arrival. Brittany also has nothing on arrival. Now, I would like to have triggered Bold with her, but that's okay. I'll just ignore her and lose 1 courage again. Okay. That's it. Okay. So, next is now the Zumbato wielder to go here on a random hunt event. 57. 57. Oh, Gorm laughter. How appropriate. The rhythmic wail of a Gorm's laughter reaches the survivors, filling them with fear. The cackling follows the survivors, tormenting them until they reach their quarry. Place a token on every hunt board space between the survivors and their quarry. When the survivors move into a space with the token, remove it, and all non-death survivors suffer 1 brain event damage. Okay. I don't need to place any tokens there. I'll just remember that. Or I could just do it now. Everybody could take 3. So, that's the end of this turn order. Because, like I said, I started moving all 4. Then I went with... oh no, she'd have to go again now. Yeah, so now I have to do 1 more time. So this is the best I could do would be roll 1 more time. Hopefully we can do that if he moves forward, otherwise I'm going to have to roll 1 more time. So, here we go. Digested a 5. Heaving and choking on the sloshing fluids of the Gorm's stomach, you struggle to keep your head together. Lose 2 survival and gain a random disorder. Okay, she's down to 3 survival. Let's go ahead and gain a random disorder. Okay, 1 random disorder, 1 random disorder. Here we go. Pick a card, any card. This one. Oh man, this is a bad one. Seizures. During the showdown, when you suffer damage to your head location, you are knocked down. Okay. So Tara has seizures disorder now. Head knockdown. Okay. Very fun. How fun was all that? Okay, hopefully that's the last time I had to roll on that. So, if he moves forward... Okay, so now we've got another random hunt event. Let's go with... Harper. Random hunt event. 29. 29, random hunt event. 29. Dark Blacksmith. The survivors cross paths with a tall, unnaturally thin man in a hooded robe. Where his feet strike the ground, sparks illuminate his path. Each survivor with 3+ courage may give him 1 piece of gear from their gear grid and roll on the table. If they have the honorable disorder, add +3 to their roll. Okay, so you may, it says. Well, let's see what could happen. Creature raises the object to its mouth and eats it. It's gone. Okay, the creature refuses the gear and stares at you with a single large eye. Suffer 1d10 brain event damage. Creature unhinges its jaw and eats a piece of gear. In return, it hands you a shining shield. Gain the steel shield rare gear. Creature unhinges its jaw and eats a piece of gear. In return, it hands you a shining sword. Gain the steel sword rare gear. I'm good. I don't think I want either of those right now because the only people who could do it don't really have gear that they could just like toss away. They're all pretty wearing pretty specific things that I don't want to have to like remake. I mean, I guess I could give them like the luck charm, kind of, and then just maybe get the. But yeah. The only thing. Nah. I don't think those gear have any affinities because my people have very specific affinities right now, and I would need them. Okay. Now, another Gorm event. We'll go with Brittany for the Gorm event. Head-splitting pain. Okay. An approaching flash of light causes terrible convulsions. Move the Gorm 1 space closer to the survivors on the hunt board. If it moves into the survivor's space, they are ambushed. Otherwise, each survivor on the table add a number of disorders. Each survivor rolls on the table. Add the number of disorders to their result. Okay. So he's going to move forward, so that's great. We'll be able to move now with the spear user to start the showdown. We won't have to roll again on digested. So that's perfect. Now everyone's going to roll 1d10. So Lucas is quixotic, so he's going to add +1. 4. The light's strange influence sickens your mind. Gain a random disorder. Great. Okay. I'll have to put seizures back in the deck. I didn't take the time to write it down yet. Now Harperer has no disorders. Okay, 10. Shielding your eyes, you struggle to regain control. Reduce your insanity to 0. Okay, so Harperer is at 0 insanity. That is not good. That is not good. Okay, now Brittany. Brittany has no disorders. Your mind is overcome. Suffer a random brain trauma. Great. Now to reshuffle. So first we're just going to do the random disorder for Lucas. Then we'll do the brain trauma for Brittany. So, Lucas, here we go. Shuffling for the random disorder. Fanning the cards. Drawing this one. Squeamish. So, Squeamish. You cannot depart with any stinky gear in your gear grid. If a status or effect would cause you to become stinky, lose all your survival. Okay. Lucas does not have anything stinky in his gear grid, so he's not going to lose all of his survival. Lucas's gear grid, he's the Warlord user who's got Cat Eye Circlet, Lucky Charm, Round Shield, the Glaive, and then the Warlord armor. So the horns, the bracers, the mail, the placard, and the greaves. So he does not have any stinky gear. That's great. But I do have to write down squeamish and then re-put it back in the deck. So now he's also squeamish. Okay. Put squeamish back in the deck. All right, let's shuffle again. Oh no, well yeah, we're going to suffer brain trauma. I'll probably have to gain a disorder. Okay. Here we go. Brain trauma. That's a 6. Danger seizure. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Gain a random disorder and 2 insanity. So she gains 2 insanity and a random disorder. Oh, and 1 damage to the feet. Okay, that's all the damage she had there. That removes all of her damage to that. Alright, and a random disorder. Here we go. Random disorder time. Handing out cards, drawing this one. Okay. She's now honorable. Okay. You cannot attack a monster from its blind spot or if it's knocked down. Okay. Honorable's not as bad as it used to be because things stand up all the time now. So, she's now honorable. Okay, now we'll just move. So, remember, he moved forward. I'm not going to do it right now. So now we move with Lucas, who triggers the thing. And let me draw the terrain cards for him right now. So we'll draw our 2 terrain. Terrain, shuffle first, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Terrain, 3 columns, and debris. So, we've seen these before. Debris, 3 columns. And now I also have to add a acanthus. So, adding an acanthus as well. Acanthus. Okay, now let's do the rest of... Close this book. Let's get Final March going. All right. Now, so for Final March, at the start of the showdown, each non-bait survivor makes a timid entrance, and an ancient Gorm's bait is placed knocked down adjacent to the monster. So, we will now do a timid entrance in order. Oops. Here we go. Timid entrance. Each survivor rolls 1d10 for the timid entrance. We are rolling with Lucas. A 5. Shuffling past the debris-strewn mounds shreds your leg armor. Suffer 3 event damage to your legs location. Your hapless struggle dislodges something useful. Gain 1 random basic resource. Okay. 1 random basic resource. We will do that. And 3 damage to the legs. Brings him down to 4 in the legs. And we will now roll or draw a random basic resource. Random basic resource. Yeah. Monster bone. Don't really need to show that on camera. We've seen enough of those. Okay, that was Lucas. Now Harper will make a timid entrance. 5, that's the same thing. Shuffling past the debris, mounds, shreds your leg armor, 3 event damage. Okay, he's also down to 2. Or not all, I mean, he goes down to 2 leg, not also down. And we do another random basic resource. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And this one looks good. That's a monster hide. No need to So we've got Stout Heart, Monster Bone, and Monster Hide. So far, no need to put those underneath the camera. Okay, Brittany, final person to roll. Brittany rolls a 3. The mournful howl of the approaching ancient Gorms weakens your resolve. Set your insanity to 0 and gain the megalophobia disorder. Okay, that sucks. Disorders. Wait, megalophobia, that's not a disorder, isn't it? Isn't that a fighting art? Oh no, megalophobia is a disorder. Okay. I was thinking the other one. Giant, what is it? Giant hunting or something? So this is megalophobia. May not depart for hunts or showdowns with monsters that occupy more than 4 spaces on the showdown board. So, megalophobia disorder. Okay, and that is it. Now we will set up for the Gorm Showdown. And remember, we have Tara starting knocked down next to him. So I will go ahead and set up for the Showdown. And there we go. Showdown phase with the Gorm. We've got our columns, the grass, acanthus plants, and debris. Everything's set up. We're all good. Just going to draw our tactics card. Now, tactics cards can go back over here. So, here we go. Spiral formation. Once per showdown, if the survivors are standing in this formation, you may spend 1 survival to make an attack that ignores all monster reactions. Okay. I'll put that here. Now, so remember, the tank is starting knocked down. Now, the way I'm doing it... Oh, alright. First, let's go over Gorm level 3. It's been a while. So, actually, I meant we've never fought a Gorm level 3 ever. And it's been a while since we fought the Gorm level 1 and the Gorm level 2. But we have fought all 3 of them in this season. We did fight the Gorm level 1. Then we fought the Gorm level 2 to get rid of the Gorm climate a long time ago. And to get acid palms, which we ended up getting. And then, as you saw here, this is the level 3. We did not get the Gormite, but that's okay. So, level 3, he's going to have 21 health, movement of 8, toughness 15. He's going to have speed 2, damage 2, and luck +1. So, and then we already did the final march, as you can see here, and then Ancient Tusks and Gormyard. So let me just put this here. And of course Indomitable, because all level 3 now get Indomitable. So none of this is just a thing. It's not something that just happens. I don't think this is ever going to get fixed going forward. But all of the expansions are not updated to 1.5. That means even if you buy them like now, even if you buy them in the future, I don't know if they'll be updated to 1.5. So you just have to remember that. So all these rules, you just have to remember to keep in your head. You treat it like there's errata for it. You can find it on the Reddit or the Discord. There's errata. There's an official fact and everything. So Indomitable is added to the Gorm, and when we do beat him, we will get a black lichen, just like every other monster. So let's go Gormyard first, and then I'll explain the other one, the Tusks. So here's Gormyard. The ground is littered with sharp bones, which survivors must carefully pick their way through. Survivors cannot dash unless they spend an additional survival. So, that is just constantly in effect. So here's now Ancient Tusk. Ancient Tusk is a very unique one. So with Ancient Tusks here, this replaces the Gorm's basic action with Ancient Tusk. I don't know why there's a break there, since this is a trait, but whatever. So at the start of each monster turns, perform basic action Ancient Tusks. So he's going to always perform this at the start of his turn. So whenever it refers to basic action, we're just going to do Ancient Tusk. So that's a unique thing. Now, the other thing I quickly want to explain was the tank starting knockdown. So the way I'm going to treat this is there is no survival opportunity at the beginning of a turn. So, you know, when the showdown begins, you can't like just dash and surge and all those things right away. Not that I've seen in any rules, so I might be wrong, but that's the way I've always done it. So I'm going to continue to do it that way to be consistent. That also means I don't think I can apply Fist and 2 specialization right now. So, see, Fist and 2 specialization is, you may stand it knocked down at the start of the monster's turn or the survivor's turn. I'm just going to play it where I don't have the opportunity to stand right now. So he's just going to start knocked down. Seems fair to start it that way. So that's how I'm going to start it. So the tank will be knocked down, and there is no way for me to get them up right now until a break happens, which would be right before he moves towards target, because we're going to do the basic action, which in this case is Ancient Tusks. So here it goes. At the start of each monster's turn, perform basic action. So this would be pick target, closest threat, facing in range, closest threat in field of view. So closest threat facing is going to be everybody but the bow user, because you can see here's the line. So facing is everything this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. How can that be? Shouldn't they be equidistant? Hold on, I gotta check this. Oh no, because I'm counting from the wrong spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are the way. I forgot this thing's 3 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, closest threat facing in range. So, that will be either Harper or Lucas. And in this case, I'm going to pick Harper, the Zumbato wielder, for the person who will be targeted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to there. Now, there is a break here before he moves that I will spend a survival. Not to dash or get out of the way or anything. I just want to encourage the tank to stand, so it will target the tank next time. So I'll spend my survival now to encourage, and I'm spending it with Harper, so he goes down to 7. So now the tank is standing. And then it's going to be move and attack, which I already did, so it's going to be... Oh, hold on, I got to give him his tokens. I forgot to do the tokens. So it's actually a plus... What is it? A... +2 speed, +2 damage. Okay, 2 speed, 2 damage, and then +1 luck. I don't actually have the +1 luck tokens out, because very rarely do things get plus luck tokens. Oh, I do have it. Here we go. +1 luck. Okay. All right. So, now, speed 5. So, this will be a speed 5. Accuracy now will be a 5+. So, speed 5, accuracy 5+. Whew. That's 3 hits. Oh no. I was not expecting 3 hits. Okay. Speed... or damage 6. Okay. Damage 6. Let's find out where these go. And I'm going to dodge 1. Damage 6 is no bueno here. Okay, that's a double body. That's no good. So we'll dodge the one body. Brings Harper down to 6. Survival, dodging the body. So then it's 6 to the body, which gives him a light wound to the body, and 6 to the head, which that he had that much armor. So that's fine. Okay, now he suffers knockback 10, bash, and gains 1 bleed token. So yeah, I have bandages because the Gorm level 3 has a lot of bleed tokens. Okay, so that's just the first action. He's going to do that every single turn. Whew. Okay, so knockback 10 is going to send me all to the board edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And bash, so he's knocked down. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm pretty sure he's going to... Yeah, he's going to be the closest now, the tank. So, as long as this target's closest, we'll be good. I don't know if I've ever explained +1 luck. Maybe I did way back on the Flower Knight, but just in case... +1 luck doesn't mean the monsters crit, because monsters can't crit. +1 luck means that you crit on a lower opportunity. Like, so if you were critting on a 9, if the monster had +1 luck, you crit on a 10. You don't get... your luck and the monster's luck negate each other. So, just to explain that. That's what +1 luck does. Now, let's draw the very first AI card. Okay, it's a mood card. That's probably not the best. It's going to draw another card. Okay, any survivor that ends their act in the stomping zone suffers knockback 5 and is knocked down. When the monster is wounded, discard this card. Okay. So Thunderfoot comes into play. I'm going to leave that there, and then we're going to draw another AI card. Eat and Run. Random threat facing in range. Oh, man. This sucks. So the only person that's random threat facing... She's not a threat because she's knocked down, so it's going to be the tank here. Or not the tank, the Lucas with the glaive, because the tank is not in facing, the Bowyer's not in facing. So that sucks. Let's check to make sure she's in range. I don't know if he is. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, definitely in range. So 1... Yeah, it's gonna knock down the tank here, which is also not a very good thing. So that's what I do. I moved 1, then 2, 3. Yeah, gonna knock down the tank. So that sucks. So that's gonna cause a collision. He's not stopping on. As you can see, I'll just move him again to the side a little bit. So you can see he's not stopping on him. So he's just regular collision here, which is going to send him... Well, I can leave him there just to show where he was. Knockback. He doesn't get plus knockback. Yeah, it's just going to be regular knockback 5. And he's got shield mastery, so you're not knocked down after a collision. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To there, and he's not knocked down. That's fine. Okay. Now for this actual attack here. It's going to be a 4-speed. 5-speed. No, 4-speed. Basic attack is 5-speed. Okay, this is a 4-speed. Accuracy. Yeah. She does not have very good stuff. I should have probably dashed to get out of the way. Could I have dashed? What'd she move? 5, right? It's okay. Right now, I'm okay with this. Well, let's see what this grab is. The attack dealt damage more than once. Full move the Gorm forward in a straight line and perform grab. Grab, place the survivor, knock down in front of the monster. They suffer 3 damage to a random hit location. So I kind of don't want to suffer grab. Yeah, her accuracy is, or her evasion is pretty garbage. Probably going to hit more than once. All right. Actually, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to dash. So I'm going to have to spend 2 survival to dash. So that brings her down to 5 survival, or him down to 5. So I'll dash at this breakpoint here after he's already picked me. Sorry. After he's already picked me. So then I'll have to dash 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to here. So then he would have went from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. So he still does not get there. But he is right there, 1 away from. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All fine. I really didn't want it to spend 2 survival to have to dash, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Now it's the survivor's turn. So, Zumbato Wielder will stand. Whew. Not the best of situations here. Okay, so I don't want to move with the spear user yet because I kind of want to wound it to get rid of this Thunderfoot mood. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 7. I'll have to do the one shot, range 9 with the Vespertine bow here and the clawhead arrow. So I can't re-roll if it misses. However, so you get +4 accuracy. So it's going to be a 2+ accuracy because Brittany has no natural evasion or no natural accuracy, and this thing's got no extra evasion. So it's just going to be a 2+. Okay, so that's a hit. I mean, very, very close, but that's a hit. So that will give him the -1 evasion now for me hitting. So now it's got -1 evasion. This when the monster is wounded. So I don't know if this is going to remove the wound, or I don't know if it's going to remove the mood yet. So we'll draw the first hit location. So this is the Spongy Leg Bone. If you attack from the Gorm's flank, gain +2 strength. Okay, did not attack from the flank. So, there's a critical hit on this. So, she's got 6 luck. Wait, actually, she might have 7 luck. That's right, she gained +1 luck. Let me recalculate this luck here. So, deadly 1 from the Vespertine bow. 4 from the Death Mask. That's 5. 4, 5. Yeah. So it is. It's a 6 luck. She's got 6 luck. And it's got luck +1, so it's going to be a 5 to critical on this. And then, so it's a 5 to crit. And now let's calculate what it is to just wound in general. So he's got 15 strength. Clawhead Arrow has 6 strength. Brittany only has 1 strength, so that's a 7 strength total. Means that she's still going to be hitting on just a 5. She would need an 8 to wound, but so it's a 5 to crit. Okay, so that's a critical. We'll remove this discarded. Okay. So this is just a persistent injury. It's gimped. Okay, so we'll leave the persistent injury in, and we'll do the 1 damage. Okay. Now we can do stuff with the glaive user because we're not going to end our doesn't matter anymore where we end our action with Thunderfoot being discarded. So. What we will do with the glaive user. We're in a very bad predicament way over there. So, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we are going to attack from the flank with the one. So we've got 3 speed. So the glaive has 3 speed. It's going to have a 5+ accuracy. Lucas has natural 2 actually. That brings it down to 3. It's got -1 evasion. So it's going to be hitting on a 2+ with this. So this is a miss. So I got 2 hits. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards. So this one has no reaction, and this is the death blow. Pure bulb is what we need. So the pure bulb would be awesome, but we can't do any death blows here. Okay, but we can critical wound on... Okay, so... Oops, grabbed the wrong one. The blue one is what I need to represent sharp. So again, blue will represent the sharp. And we have toughness 15. Oxidized Lantern Glaives is 6. Lucas has natural 4 strength. So that's 10. Just needing a 5+ or 5 total of the two dice. And we have 2 luck. 1 from the Warlord armor and 1 from the luck charm. But it's got +1 luck. So the black dice needs to be a 9, or we need a 5 total. Okay, well, it's not a 9, but that's 5 total. So this is a wound. So that's 1 wound. Death blow, we can't really do the death blow. So same thing, black dice needs to be a 9, or we need 5 total. Oh wow, that's a 9. So that's no critical hit on this anyway, but that's enough. That's enough strength. Okay, that's another wound. Now, we couldn't critical that because there's no critical wound there. So, we can't gain the bonuses from the Warlord armor. I guess I'll surge because we can't really be doing much dashing. So, surging. Attacking from the flank. 3 speed, hitting on a 2+. Does she have Time Asai? No, or Lucas does not have Time Asai, not like it mattered. So that's 3 hits. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. No trap. So we've got a failure reaction, but it does have a critical wound. So on a failure, it would perform the Tusk. Failure, perform the Tusk. Failure here would be a Wretch. Okay, so... I know this is going to sound weird, but at least these 2 don't cause it to move out of range. It would move towards us 1 square, but it would still be in range so we could continue attacking. So we're actually going to do the Wretch last. So, here we go. It's going to be pretty hard to fail. Same thing again. Needs to be a 5 total or a 9 to crit. This is a miss. So right when I said it's going to be hard to fail, we instantly fail. Okay. That sucks. This is not going well. Okay. So this is a miss. We're going to move these so I can roll. We'll put these here because we're going to be able to continue attacking since it's not going to move out of range. Oh, wait. We're probably going to get knocked back. So these might all be canceled. They might not. So I'll leave them here just like we had it. Now let's perform Ancient Tusk. This is not good. Ancient Tusk. He's going to turn to face and move 1. And not good here. Ancient Tusk is 5 speed. Oh man, this is not good. So 5 speed, accuracy is going to be a 3+. So 3 hits? These 2 are misses. So 3 hits, okay? It's going to do 5 damage, or my bad, 6 damage apiece. Forgot to put the light. I just noticed I forgot to put the light wound last time on Harper. Okay, so 6 damage apiece here, and I can't spend survival to dodge or anything. So at least it's distributed. Body, waist, feet, 6 damage. The body is down to 1. Waist is down to 1. And then feet, that's a heavy. So that's going to knock us down, and that's going to stop the attack. Okay, so we are now knocked down, and that stops these attacks. Knockdown. Okay. This is not going well at all. These are canceled now. Yeah, this is not going well at all. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll get to here. Now let's go with Harper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, he's got movement 7. So I had to remember this for him. I'll give him a -1 movement token right now. I had to remember because he's got Harvestman, so every time he gets knocked down, he loses a movement. So he's only got 7 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This is not going well at all. Okay, that's the end of the turn. Monster's turn now, so he's going to start with Ancient Tusks. Closest threat facing in range. So, closest threat facing in range, which is nobody's in his facing, because here's the line. And the person who's in his facing isn't a threat because they're knocked down. Then we have closest threat in field of view, which would be the tank. So, we'll go ahead. He's going to turn. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the tank there. And it's going to be a 5 speed. 5 speed. Accuracy for the tank is going to be, and obviously I blocked with my action, so I've got the 2 deflect tokens. But it's going to be a 6+ accuracy to hit the tank. That's 2 hits, which are just going to be instantly deflected. So, that's good. I just remembered I forgot to do knockback from the other basic attack. So, she got knockback 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She hits the board edge and gains a bleed. Lucas gains a bleed. Okay, this is done. The bash didn't matter. The heavy injury knocked her down, so that's why the bash is moot. Okay, now we draw actual AI card, which is Backslap. Closest threat, facing in range, which is the tank. Move and attack. Turn the Gorm so the target is in the monster's blind spot. Okay. It's going to be a speed 1, accuracy 6+. Speed 3 is what I meant because it's got +2 speed. Speed 3, accuracy 6+. Okay, that's 2 hits. Okay, that sucks. That's 2 hits. That's going to be 3 damage and target suffers knockback 5. Okay, 2 hits for 3 damage. Body and hands. Brings the body down to 4. Hands down to 4. And knockback 5. Oh, are you kidding? 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And collision causes her to be knocked down. Which doesn't matter. It's going to stand at the end of the turn. But, and turn the Gorn to face target. Okay, turn the Gorn to face the target. Again. Okay. That sucks. I really need to be in this grass. Okay. Everybody stands now. Okay. Can we do here? Welp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get within range. So here we go. Vespertine bow. I'm going to shoot once, then I'll cat eye circle it before the next attack. So this is going to be a 3 speed, accuracy 6+. She's got no natural accuracy. This is not using the arrow, so I can re-roll them. It's got -1 evasion, so it's a 5+. Actually, that's 3 hits. So I don't need to re-roll. 3 hits. And there's the trap. Okay, so hindsight's 20/20. Should have done it first. Okay. Full move the Gorm towards the attacker. If the monster ends movement adjacent to the attacker, the Gorm headbutts them with its enormous skull, and its lure dances frantically atop its head. Attacker suffers 3 damage to the head location. Okay, but it's not going to end its. It's going to trample. So, well, it's not going to trample. What I meant is it's going to run her over. It's going to move past her because it's full move. So I have to move as much as I can. So it's not going to end adjacent. Yeah, the monster ends its movement adjacent to the attacker. The Gorm headbutts them. It's an enormous skull. So let's figure out what it's doing first here. I'm going to have to reshuffle all these. So let's figure this out. Let me just put these here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not knocked down. So, he is going to end adjacent. No, he's not. He's going to be able to fit. He's going to actually move right past her, right? Because he's got 8 movement. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. He's going to literally stop 1 past her. But that's going to send her knockback 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the grass. And knock down. Okay. So, turn the monster to face the most survivors. Each survivor. Oh, well, so first this doesn't happen. See, because it dances frantically atop its head. Attacker suffers damage to the head location that didn't happen. Turn the monster to face the most survivors. Each survivor within the monster's facing is knocked down and suffers 3 brain damage. So that's just going to face everybody, because it's conveniently got everybody in its facing now. So everybody's going to be knocked down. Everybody's going to take 3 damage. Brain damage. Okay, so everybody's knocked down. Brain damage. It's going to trigger. Well, it's not going to trigger brain trauma on everybody, but it's going to bring down Lucas down to 11. So Lucas is down to 11. Tara's down to 0. Going to do brain trauma on Harper and brain trauma on Brittany, and then I'll reshuffle these right now, and then I'll do the knockdown for everybody. So, I'll do the brain trauma and everybody's knocked down. So that's going to start the monster's turn. Okay, that's shuffled. Let's do brain trauma. Okay, brain trauma. First for Harper. That's going to be a 12. Clarity. You are knocked down. Add your current survival to insanity and reduce your survival to 0. So he's already knocked down, because he's knocked down from the effect. Add your current survival to insanity and reduce your survival to 0. So his insanity goes up to 6. But now he's got 0 survival, so that's a really good trade-off right there. He's going to gain a random disorder, and if he already had 3, you would die, but he does not. Okay. Let's gain a random disorder. Okay. Let's do the oops. Let me shuffle. Random disorder. No. Random disorder. For Harper now. Okay. You look good. Ugh. Flower addiction. I'm not even going to show. We already know what flower addiction does. I draw this all the frickin' time. Flower disorder. Okay, he's got another -1 movement token because he's knocked down. So he's down to 6 movement. Hooray for flower disorder. Next, brain trauma. Again, for Brittany, brain trauma. It's a 9. New perspective. You are knocked down and gain 1d10 insanity. So, 3. Insanity. Okay. She did not gain a new disorder. Okay. The trap didn't say gain a new disorder, right? It's just monster level damage to brain. Yeah. Okay, everybody's knocked down, so monster's turn it is. I'm just going to remove this because everybody's knocked down. Should I stand someone at the start of the monster's turn? Yeah. I'll just go ahead and stand the tank. So standing the tank. Alright, just for clarity. Knock down, knock down, knock down. I'm only standing the tank with Fist and Tooth, because you can do it at the start of your turn or the monster's turn. So, standing the tank. Ancient Tusks. Here we go. It's going to be movement 8. Closest threat in facing in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's going to be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. So, there we go. So, it's going to be 5 again, right? Yep, 5. 6 plus. Yeah, 5 speed, 6 plus. Oh my. So that's going to be 3 hits. I couldn't put, yeah, I mean, I could have surged. Yeah. Yeah, that's what, you know what we're going to do. We're going to surge here at the break to dash. But that sucks because it's going to cost 2. I want to avoid surging as much as I can, but I really should have done that. Not surge, dash. I mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to here. That's what I should have done. Okay. I mean, it's probably not even going to matter. It's because now we have to draw the AI card. Okay. It's a mood. Survivors who are damaged by Wretch gain 1 bleeding token and lose 1 survival. The Gorm is defeated when this card is in play. The settlement gains +2 Gorm resources. Okay. Totally not worth it at all, but okay. I don't have to draw another AI card. Doesn't say so. So, good. Now everybody else can stand. This is going really badly. Like, unbelievably bad this is going right now. So, let's go with Lucas, I guess. Just for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll cat eye circle it to look at the top 3 of the hit location deck. 1, 2. Okay. That's the trap. Oh my gosh. So, obviously we'll put the trap to the 3rd one. This is going really bad. All these are going to do Wretch, too. Whatever. So these 2 are pretty much exactly the same. So we'll just make sure we put the trap on the bottom. Wow. So, Harper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Harper can get it right here. He can get to 6, get right next to him, and he's going to oh, he's got the Zumbato. What was that? I was thinking for a second this was the Glaive, but he's the Zumbato user. Okay, so we'll attack once. So it's going to be a 1 speed, accuracy 5+. He's got 1 natural accuracy, brings it down to 4, -1 evasion, down to a 3+. That is a hit. We'll draw just the 1 card. Probably would really like to crit, but not going to happen. Normally I'd crit on a 9, but because the Zumbato's deadly, but it needs to be a 10 now. So, what's the wound though? So it's got 8 strength. Zumbato's got 8 strength. He's got natural 2 strength, so it needs to be a 5+ to even wound. So 10 to hit. Oh, that's a miss. So I didn't even wound it. This is going really bad. This is going really bad. Okay. I don't have any rawhide headbands, so 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'll just get to here. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1 space in front of him, and we will block or deflect to gain our 2 deflect tokens. And I can attack once with the bow user. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get the way here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'll just attack once with the range 9, accuracy +4. So range 9, accuracy +4 means it hits on a 2+. That's a 2. Okay, I know what this is going to be. This has a critical wound, so it's critical wounding on a 5. When we see, she can't wound it, right? She's got a 7 strength. Yeah, she's got a 7 strength, so she would need a. Well, I mean, she can wound it. She just needs to roll an 8, but she crits on a 5, so she got +6 luck. Okay, so that's a critical. The monster I was in the vomit zone. Wait. Oh, survivors in the monster zone gain +3 insanity. Okay, so the tank gains +3 insanity, which is good, because she has none. So she's back up to 3. But it doesn't actually. Sorry, it confused me because it made me think that it was actually doing Wretch, but it's not. It just wants you to refer to the vomit zone. Okay. It's that 1 wound. This is going to be a slow fight. Probably just going to have to do devastating every single time. But I can't afford it to be a slow fight because Ancient Tusk is just ridiculous. Okay, Ancient Tusk attacking the tank here. So, speed 5. This is just ridiculous. Speed 5, damage 6, hitting on a 6+. That's 3 hits. Oh my gosh. 3 hits. 2 of these will just be, well, we'll see which ones are deflected. So, gonna cause knockback. Well, I can dodge one, I guess. Yeah, I'll dodge one. Just so I don't get knockback, so hopefully I'm still targeted. Okay, so 2 of these will be deflected. I'll spend 1 survival to dodge one. So she's out of survival now as well. Now we draw the AI card. Oh no. Flatten, that's a really good AI card. Oh no. Okay, random survivor in blind spot. There's no one in the blind spot. Closest survivor in field of view in range. So, it's going to be the tank. Move and attack. Turn the Gorm so the target is in the monster's blind spot. Oh my gosh. This is just absolutely crazy. Okay. It's going to be quite the speedy attack here. Speed 7. Speed 7. Accuracy 6+. Speed 7, accuracy 6+. That's a hit. 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 So that's 5 hits. Okay, 5 hits. Okay, gonna be 4 damage to each. So we have to do, first we do these 4. Waist, waist. And this is gonna be 4 damage to each. Waist, waist, body, feet. Okay, 4 damage to the legs puts it at 2. Okay. So that's 4 damage to the legs. Body, that puts the body at 0. 8 to the waist. That's actually just a light because she had 7 there. Okay, light to the waist. And now we gotta roll one more. Of course, why not the waist? Okay, that's a severe injury to the waist. Severe waist injury. And target suffers bash and knockback 5. Immune to bash because of leather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, doesn't get knocked into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stops right in front of it. Okay. And then the Gorm is knocked down, but it stands up anyway, because it just does. So it stands up anyway, because it's indomitable. Okay. Because there's nowhere for me to flow in between the start of the survivor's turn and the end of the monster's turn. Well, I mean, I could. No, I'm not gonna. No one has any survival. And the trap is the very first card anyway. I got a Cat Eye Circlet. So whatever, I'm not even gonna surge. Okay. Waist severe injury. Let's figure that one out. Waist. Waist. Where's waist? Waist severe injury. Ooh, thought that was a 1. A 9. Bruised tailbone. The base of your spine is in agony. You cannot dash until the showdown ends. You are knocked down. Gain 1 bleeding token. Well, I couldn't dash anymore anyway because I am out of survival. So, that's fine. Okay. Moving with the glaive user. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get into the grass here. Cat Eye Circling. We know the first one's a trap, so we're going to bury that 2 cards down. Okay. So, this one's the wretch one, and this one's a failure, so we'll put the put the failure on top, and then this on bottom. So the failure one's going to go on top. Now, why I'm going to put the failure one on top? Because I'm going to shoot with the bow user if I can get 9 spaces away. I don't think I can. One, two, three, four. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I got to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 9 spaces away now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay, so I'll shoot once with the bow user. 1 misses. That's a hit. She doesn't have timeless eye, so whatever. I know this is the one that's a failure, but it has a critical wound, so I just need to roll a 5 plus. That's a miss. So let's do the failure. So, failure. The Gorm instinctively lashes out. Perform basic action to the attacker. So, basic action will be Ancient Tusks. Okay. It's going to be 8 movement, so I know it's too far away, right? I'm 9 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's just going to be right there. Exactly where it needs to be. Right? Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So, this is where it moves to. I hate this 3 thing. Okay. Because it's backwards. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's going to 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's where it should be. Okay. Now we'll do basic attacks. Probably going to kill her. I mean, it's going to be highly likely. Okay, Ancient Tusks. 5 speed. 5 speed, 2 plus accuracy. That's just 5 hits. Okay. 5 hits. 2 plus accuracy. Damage 6. Yeah, damage is going to be 6. 5 hits, damage 6. Okay, waste. I can't spend any survival because this is a reaction. So waste for 6. That's a heavy injury. We'll just see how many heavy injuries I have to do. Head. That's a heavy injury. Feet. Also a heavy injury. Pretty sure bow user's going to be dead and I'm going to lose the death mask. So that sucks. Going to lose the death mask. Okay. And so let's just go in order. Head. I'm just going to go in order from the top of the sheet. So head first. 3. You are dead. Okay. So that's the end of the bow user. Dead. Okay, Brittany's dead. Okay. I have done 5 damage or 4. 1. I've done 4 damage. 16 more hits to go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah, he's still got 6 move. Or no. Yeah, he's still got 6 movement, so we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'll just go there to 4. Doesn't matter. Okay, going with Harper. I know I have 1 more attack I can do before the trap is triggered. So, Harper. Speed 1. Accuracy 4. Accuracy 3 plus. That's a miss. Okay. 4, 5. At least I can get to here. So the tank still might be the closest target. Whatever. Okay. Let's, yeah, that's it. That's going to be the end of my turn. Ancient Tusks. Closest threat facing in range, nobody. But closest threat in field of view is going to be either one, so it'll be the tank. Probably going to get thrown into that stupid column, so... So 5 speed, accuracy 6+. Oh my gosh. It's 4 hits, 2 of which will be deflected. Let's see which one will be. Or which 2, I mean. Okay, so I'll take the head for 6 damage. Taking the head for 6 damage puts the head down to 1. Okay. The arms for 6 damage is only a heavy injury. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. That's now a heavy injury, so knocked down. Heavy injury to the arms. These 2 will have to be blocked or deflected because they would be severes. Okay, now for the regular AI card. Regular AI card. Roll 1d10 for each target, or all threats. So he's actually knocked back, knocked down, so he's not a threat, but I need to roll 1 damage for collision here, and then this gets removed from the board. When a survivor collides with this, their movement archive the terrain, so they suffer 1 damage. So there's a whole bunch of places this could be. That will be a light wound to the body. Light wound to the body. Okay, now let's do this. So he's not considered a threat. Roll 1d10 for each target. On roll of 3+, target suffers 3 brain damage and 3 to the head. Okay. So, first for the glaive user, Lucas. Okay, that's a 3+. He's going to take 3 head damage. Brings him down to 8 insanity and 3, or what am I talking about? 4 for his head. Next, for Harper, that's also a 3+. That's a severe head injury, brings him down to 3 insanity. Severe head injury, that's going to be a 10. Severe head injury on a 10. Destroyed tooth. If you have 3+ courage, he does. Spit the tooth out and gain +2 insanity. Otherwise, your blow sends you sprawling and you are knocked down. So he gains 2 insanity. So he's back up to 5 insanity. Okay. That's the end of the monster's turn. Tank stands back up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now attack with the... Well, I don't want to attack from the blind spot. So 1, 2... Yeah, we'll attack from here. With the Zumbato... Oh, wait. First I got a cat eye circlet, which is what I'm doing with her. I just forgot to do it because I know this is going to be the trap. So trap can move down. So first things first. This one's a flank, which is what we're doing. So this one will go on top, and then this wretch will go on the bottom. And the trap here will stay right there. Okay. Here we go. Zumbato Attack is going to be a 3+, 5+ Zumbato, 1 natural accuracy, -1 evasion, 3+. That's a hit. Hit location, we know this one. So you get +2 because you're attacking from the flank. And so it's a crit on a 9. So +2 strength is going to be... So 8 strength from the Zumbato. 2 natural strength is 10. +2 is 12. So it's going to wound on a 3. Crit on a 10. That's a critical. Wow. Turn the Gorm to face the opposite edge and full move forward in a straight line. At the end of the movement, the monster is knocked down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's going to do 2 damage because of devastating. 1, 2. Okay. It is knocked down, so I guess I will dash and surge. So that will be 2, 3 survival, brings Lucas down to 1. So he'll go 1 to move to there. And it's knocked down, so let's see if we can cancel the trap. Otherwise, this is just a terrible move, but this is pretty much the only thing I can do in this situation. So it's going to be 3 speed, 3+ to hit. Those are 3 hits. So I know one of these is going to be the trap. So all I got to do is roll a 6+. That's a 1. So I know that I did not reset the trap. So we're just going to trigger the trap. So full move the Gorm towards the attacker. If the monster ends its movement adjacent to the attacker, it won't. And then turn the monster to face the most survivors. And facing is knocked down. Wait. Turn the monster to face the most survivors. Each survivor the monster is facing is then knocked down and 3 brain damage. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he's going to turn himself around. Or actually, it's here. She's going to knock back 5, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's knocked down. Knocked down. Knocked down. Okay, tank takes 3 insanity. Lucas is down to 5 insanity. Harper's down to 2 insanity. And that's the trap. Okay. Now I had to dash and I had to surge to spend 3 survival there to even attempt it because it's indomitable. So it would have stood up had I not done that. So that's why I did that. And I really needed to try to get rid of this trap on top. But I guess I could have just cat-eye circled it forever. So maybe that was dumb. Maybe I should just cat-eye circled it forever. Either way, everybody's knocked down now. So it's monster's turn. Ancient Tusks. Start of each monster, or no, closest threat facing, closest threat field of view, no target, illuminate. Because everyone's knocked down, gonna illuminate. So, let's illuminate. The Gorm's bulb increases in intensity, suddenly making the darkness light. Until the end of the next turn, all survivors are now threats, even if they are knocked down, or use an effect that say otherwise. Insane survivors are thrown into the wild fits. They are knocked down. I don't think anybody's insane. Oh, yeah. So Lucas is insane. So he's just knocked down. That's fine. Whatever. So that's the end of Ancient Tusks. Now we do the actual card. Okay, this is another mood card. So we're going to draw another AI card. The Gorm asserts its dominance over the challenging survivor. When a survivor ends their act in the Gorm's blind spot, if they have any armor points at the leg's location, reduce them to 0. Otherwise, they suffer 3 damage to that location. If the Gorm is defeated when this card is in play, your settlement will gain ammonia. So we already have ammonia. Let's draw something that's gimped, right? Would be awesome. Oh no, a duration card. Rear up. When this card is drawn face down, the Gorm laboriously lifts its front legs and ends its turn. All survivors adjacent to the monster are knocked down. While this card is in play, the Gorm has +5 toughness. When this card is drawn face up, the Gorm crashes down. All adjacent survivors suffer a random severe injury and gain the megalophobia disorder. Okay, so we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to put that back on top. That's the end of the monster's turn. We're just going to do this, do this, do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get all the way to here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to here. Hopefully that's not enough for Ancient Tusks. Let me just make sure before I end my turn that that's not close enough for Ancient Tusks. It's going to be 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not close enough. It's going to put him 1 space away. Then he won't be adjacent. Okay. That should be fine. Yep, that should be fine. So we'll gain the 2 deflect tokens. And that will be that. So now, Ancient Tusks. Closest threat facing in range. Closest threat in field of view. So what I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to get right to here. Boop. And that will be Ancient Tusks. And now we'll do Rear Up, which when this card is drawn face up, the Gorm crashes down. All adjacent survivors gain random severe injury and megalophobia. Whatever. So he crashes down. We're not adjacent. We're 1 space away. That's the end of his turn. Okay. This is just not going well at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, man. Still have 15 wounds to do. Oh, man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we'll go there. I'll just attack with 1 speed. I mean, I guess I'll cat eye circle it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no way. So cat eye circling first. We'll just want to avoid these wretch ones. So this one's going to go at the bottom. So we are attacking from the flank. And then this failure. So we want the wretch to go at the bottom. And the flank one to go on top here. Okay. So now we'll attack. 5 accuracy on the Zumbato. +1 accuracy from Harper. -1 evasion. 3+. That's a hit. We know what this is. This is going to give him +2 strength. So now he crits on a 10. And wounds on a 3. It's a 7, so that's a wound. It's going to deal 2 damage. 1, 2. Gonna surge. Never mind. I have no survival. No one really has any survival. Okay. So Ancient Tusk is always going to be the closest threat facing in range. So we know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just bring him away because no one else isn't facing. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to move up there. So no one's going to be in facing. That'll be good. Okay, let's go. Ancient Tusks. So now we will move up to the tank here. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets to the tank. He's going to have 5 speed again. Now we have the deflect tokens from last round, so I can't deflect again because they don't stack. You always have exact. They carry over from round to round, but deflect tokens don't stack. So if I'd only used 1 deflect token last round, I could deflect again and gain exactly 2. But if I have 2 and I deflect, you only can gain exactly 2. So, with that said, let's now redo this. So it's going to be a 6+ again. And yeah, just a 6+. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, am I rolling so good? This was a miss. So 4 hits. 2 of which will be deflected. I don't have any dodge left, so yep, I guess we deflect the 2 head. And now the body becomes a heavy and the arms are heavy. I mean, severe. So I'm going to take a body severe and an arm severe. Okay. Go. First for, let's do the body first. Okay, 10 on the body. Bowled over. The blow sends you sprawling. You are knocked down. Okay, and then arms. 6. Contracture. The arm will never be the same. Suffer -1 permanent injury. This injury is permanent and can be recorded multiple times. Gain 1 bleeding token. Okay. So that's a bleeding token. And -1 permanent accuracy for the contracture. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be recorded multiple times. So, now we draw the AI card. This is so bad. Like I can't draw anything that's gimped. Okay. Random threat in field of view in range. So, random threat. He's knocked down. So the tank is knocked down. No one's in... Oh, in field of view. Yeah, never mind. I thought I wasn't facing. So yeah, random threat in field of view in range. So that's going to be the great sword. Move and attack. So it's going to move. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. Here we go. It's going to be a 3 speed. 3 speed, accuracy 5+. Oh my gosh, that's 2 hits. He's got no survival left, so I can't dodge. Okay, that's going to be 3 damage. 2 hits for 3 damage. Head and feet. Head, severe head injury. Feet is a light wound. Severe head injury, and then we'll perform Retch. 5. Severe head injury for 5. Intracranial hemorrhage. You can no longer use or gain any survival. This injury is permanent and it can be recorded once. Gain 1 bleeding token. Okay. What am I doing? Bleeding token. Intracranial hemorrhage. cranial hemorrhage. Perfect. Okay. Where is it again? Oh yeah. So you can no longer gain survival. He wasn't going to happen anyway. Now let's do Retch. Perform Retch. Move the Gorm 2 spaces backwards. Survivor in the vomit zone gains 3 damage to a random location that ignores armor. Okay. 2 spaces backwards. Boop, boop. And then Retch. Ignoring armor. To the body. That's a heavy. It's a heavy to the body. And now we will roll heavy body injury. That's a 3. It's probably death. Bleeding. Gain 2 bleeding tokens. So he's going to gain 3 bleed tokens, and that will kill him, because that puts him at 5 bleed tokens. So that killed him. Okay. 5 bleed tokens. He is now dead. Alright. So we're just down to the tank and the glaive user. Alright. Tank stands. Glaive user. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Can't dash. Costs 2 survival. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get to here with the tank and deflect. It's the end of the turn. Ancient Tusks. This is just speed 5. Ugh. Okay, speed 5, accuracy 6+. 1 hit only. That's great. And that'll be deflected. Okay. And now AI card. Strobe. Turn to face the most survivors, then target all survivors in the facing. Roll 1d10 for each target on a result of 3+. Okay. So he's got 1 in facing now, 2 in facing, so he's already got the most. He doesn't need to turn. He's already got the most he can. He'd have to turn that way to face more, so he's already got the most he can. Roll 1d10 for each target, so there's a 1. Okay, they suffer 3 brain damage and are knocked down. That brings Lucas down to 2 brain damage, or 2 insanity. And then turn the Gorm to face the opposite board edge. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can actually attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Finally, can finally attack with the glaive user. Okay, 3 speed. Accuracy 2+. That's 3 hits. Not the trap, please. 1, 2, 3+. Okay. So this is going to gain +2 strength. This one. So the Retch, we'll do the Retch last, because that will cause him to move. Okay, now. Let's figure it out. So it's going to be +2 strength. Oh, wait, no. Well, whatever. I can do this one first. No, I should definitely do this one first. It's the one I thought I was doing. So this one's +2 strength first. So 6 strength. 6 strength from the Lantern Glaive. +4 natural strength. That's 10. +2 is 12. It's going to be hitting on a total of 4. Or critting on a 9. Okay, that's a total of 4. So that is a wound. That's a wound. Okay. Critting on a 9 or a total of 4. That is not a crit, but that is a total of 4. It's another wound. Okay, this one. Critting on a 9 or a total of 4. That is a crit, actually. And also a total of 4. But, more importantly, it actually cancels this, which is awesome. Game 1 Gorm resource. Okay, but I had to shuffle this now. So they'll do the 1 damage and gain a Gorm resource. So, acid gland, whatever. I don't know, I just drew the top one. Just because I don't think this is going to end well for the survivors. I don't want to take up more time. Okay, I mean, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just have to do 8 more damage. And if the tank can survive, that's not that bad. Okay. Yeah, I already moved with the tank. I can't remember. Well, I'm not going to want to move anyway because he's the closest target. But I'm pretty sure I already moved with him. But I'm just going to say I'm deflecting. So it's going to be the Gorm. So we do Ancient Tusk. Okay. 5. On a 6+. That's 2. So 2, that's deflected. Both those are deflected. Alright. Starting to do a little bit better here with this Ancient Tusk, because this was just slaughtering everybody. Oh, I forgot to turn him to face. Okay, now we draw a card. All threats. So that's everybody. Roll 1d10 for each target, and on a result of 3+, they suffer brain damage. And damage to the head. Okay. So first is the tank. Oh my gosh, it's not a 3+. Okay. And okay, that is a 3+, but at least that's Lucas. So he's down to 1. It's not bad. And he's that's actually a light for his brain. So it's at light. So he doesn't suffer trauma, and then full move Gorm towards the furthest threat. Okay. Oops. He just goes to there. Boop. Okay. Now, let's get the tank in the grass, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally! And then block. Finally got the tank in the grass. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get to here. Okay. It's turning around now, kind of. Okay, 3 speed, accuracy 3+. Or 2, accuracy 2+, because it's a 5+ to hit, 2 accuracy brings down to a 3, -1 evasion, so it's a 2+. Triple 4, but that's triple hit nonetheless. Can't be cat-eye circling. Basically, I can't cat-eye circle it. I mean, I will when it gets down to it, but I need to kill him as fast as possible while the tank is still alive. So, okay, this is going to be on a wound. This is on a failure. And these two are on failures, and this one's on a wound. Okay, so let's do the failures first. Failures! Okay, so it's going to be a 6+, 10, so 5 total, or critting on a 9. Not a crit, but that's 5 total, so this is a wound. Wound 1. 5 total, or critting on a 9. So that's 5 total, so it's not a failure, that's another wound. Okay. This one is a 5 total or critting on a 9. Okay, well, it's not a... It's just a 10. But it's so... What was this? Full move forward in a straight line. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still puts the tank as the closest, but more importantly, this is another wound. Okay. that's it. So, Ancient Tusks. So he's just going to turn around. It's closest threat facing, but so it's closest threat in field of view. So that's going to be him. So he's just going to turn around and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But now I get the 2 evasion, which is awesome. So I needed to be in the grass the whole time. I just kept getting knocked back. Okay, so it's still a 5 speed. Only now it's a 8+. Again, it's only 2. This is a 7. Doesn't hit. So it's an 8+. So 2, but these are deflected. Okay. Ancient Tusk is done. Now we draw another card. Flatten. Random survivor and blind spot. Oh, well, let me put it over here. Random survivor and blind spot. There isn't one. Closest survivor in field of view in range. Okay. Turn the Gorm so the target is in the monster's blind spot. Oh my. This is that 7 attack. Oh no. I think this might be the end of the tank. Why couldn't I have gotten rid of this card? Okay. 7 speed, accuracy, 8+. 3 hits. So 3 hits. Well, yeah, there was 3 hits. I accidentally removed one of the dice that was a hit, but 3 hits. This could be the end of the tank. Most likely is. Okay, it's going to be 4 damage, right? Yeah, 4 damage. Body, body, hands. That's a heavy, or a severe, severe, severe. That's 3 severes. And then knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's knocked out of the grass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knocked out of the grass with... knocked out of the... Yeah, so whatever. He's knocked down, but I have to survive 3 severes. Body, body, hands. Body. Instant death. Okay. Instant death. Okay. That's okay. Huh. And then the Gorm was knocked down. Was that it? Right? Yeah, the Gorm was knocked down, but whatever. So I've got 5 damage left. The odds of me surviving a Tusk attack are very low, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, right to there. I have 1 survival left. Lucas could kill it. So 3 speed. Accuracy 2+. It's 1 miss. I can afford 1 miss. Does he have Timeless Eye? No, he doesn't. I gotta get Timeless Eye on these people so they can... Okay, that's 2 hits. Okay, 2 hits. Oh man, there's the death blow. Well, the death blow is good. None of these have reactions, and the death blow is good because it doesn't have a reaction. I wish I would have drawn it after the next attack, though. Man. Okay. Here we go. 6, 10. So 5 total, or in this case, or a 9. That's a 5. Well, it's okay. It's 5 total, but it's not a 9, so it's 1 hit. This, no reaction on this or anything. So again, this is no crit, but so just a 5 total. That would have been a critical, but I can't. But that's okay. Whatever. It's another hit. Okay, so all I got to do is I just surge and get 3 hits. Surge and get 3 hits. Oh, surge and get 3. I mean, it's pretty likely. I hit on a 2+. Surging, it's my last survival. That's it. This is pretty much the end of the game right here. Surging. Yeah, so 2+. Yeah, so there's my 3 hits. Here we go. And, I mean, I can draw the trap because I get a chance to cancel it. Oh, no trap. Okay, so only one of these is on a wound. So that's the last one, for sure. This is a very likely outcome, actually, because I even drew one of the flank cards. Okay, here we go. Where's the blue one? To blue. Okay, here we go. What did I say? So just to calculate it one more time. 6 strength, natural 4 strength. This is going to be a +2, so this just needs to be a 3+ or a 9 to crit. That's 3+. That's one hit. Okay, here we go again. This one's not a 3+. This is a 9 to crit or a 5 total. That's a 5 total. Wasn't a failure. Now this is the last hit. Yeah, this is the last hit. A 9 will crit. I just need a 5 total. That's a 5 total. That's the last wound. I can't believe I killed this thing. Yep, so it's dead. I cannot believe I killed this thing. It started off so badly. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll do... I don't have to do anything to escape this. So, Aftermath. Lucas gains +1 proficiency, +2 hunt experience. He's going to level up. So, Lucas will level up. And... what else? Let's draw the resources. So, we get the Black Lichen, because that's... everybody gets that, or all monsters get that now. Okay, and then we get... what'd I say? What are we doing? 8 Gorm. Oh, the stomach lining. I get the stomach lining. Stomach lining. Man, I wish I would have gotten that bull, but oh well. So there's the stomach lining, which is just an organ. Whatever. And then 8 Gorm resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, when this resource is gained, select a survivor to gain 3 insanity. That's the Milky Eye. So when this gain the 3 insanity, obviously it's Lucas. Goes up to 3. And 4 basic. 4 basic. One, 2, 3, 4 basic. Plus all this other stuff over here. Good. We are good. We got bones in there, which is all we really needed. Wow. That was crazy. So that's a level 3 Gorm. That's really crazy. Yeah, there's no aftermath or anything else, so... I think someone was supposed to trigger Melting Horror, but it didn't really matter. Right? When someone dies from Wretch, you do Melting Horror. I forget. Either way, I thought I was going to lose, so I was being kind of not paying super close attention, but I cannot believe I actually killed this stupid thing. So, yep, thank you so very much for watching. It's so very humbling. This was crazy, crazy fight, and I'll see you in the settlement event with Lucas being the only remaining survivor who will level up. But at least, yep, at least we beat it. All right, I'll see you in the settlement event.